to your Motivational Monday.
Hey y'all, hey. Special shout out to my Astoria and Dayanara and Carolina for their help with this video. So some of y'all may know this and some of y'all might not know this. I do one-on-one comedy coaching, and it was something that started during the pandemic. I started teaching Zoom classes for comedy online so I could, pay my bills. And that turned into one-on-one comedy coaching because it turned out I absolutely loved teaching. And one thing that always came up at some point in this coaching and even in the classes was when people would level up from wherever they were before, they would notice that the people around them would start making belittling or condescending comments, which of course hurt because these were their comrades, their co-workers, their friends at times. And when I tell you that this would come up all the time, I mean all the time. And the story that I would always share whenever this would come up would be years ago when things started moving for me and I started seeing success. I started noticing the same behavior that they were talking about. And I went to a friend of mine for advice. And what he told me at that time stuck with me for years after. You see, when I went to my friend and explained the situation, what he told me was, Gina, you're an eagle amongst chickens. I know. What does that mean? Well, at its base level, what it means is when you level up and the people around you don't, you're gonna notice the difference. Because what can a chicken offer an eagle? You're no longer on the same path. And it's a really tough situation because what often happens is the people that were in your inner circle cannot show up for you the way that you need people to show up for you. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is because of their envy, jealousy, or maybe even hidden agenda at times, when they attempt to show up for you, they show up with a chip on their shoulder or with a bag of bitterness waiting for you. And that's not showing up for someone. So what do you do about it? Because it's not about hating these people, being mean to them, dropping them completely even. But you do need to create space. And that's hard for a lot of people because it feels hurtful, and deep down, we're all low-key raised to be people pleasers. And sometimes you might have to have some difficult conversations. And those are never fun, but they are necessary. So if you know any eagles who are hanging around chickens, like, share, repeat. I hope this helps. And remember to join me for the check-in tomorrow at 1 p.m. over on TikTok. That's our healthy crash out hour. Thanks again to my Astoria, Dayanara, and Carolina for your help this week. Until next time, deuces.